Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Now, if you're just joining us, we're talking about accents and slangs and things of that nature. Now,
is it offensive?
Is it offensive? What's the guy's name that had to apologize?
Jack
yesterday?
Morris. He's a Detroit Tigers analyst. He apologized on air last night after he used an offensive accent that while Shohei Ohtani, who's Japanese, was at plate.
Now what do you do with Shohei Ohtani?
Be very, very careful.
Now, by the way, Shohei Ohtani said that he wasn't offended.
That's another thing.
So who got offended then? Why did he apologize?
Why did he apologize?
I mean, the Asian American Journalists Association Sports Task Force said they were disappointed and disturbed, and there were a bunch of people that were not happy with it. But Ohtani personally was not offended.
Yeah, I'm not mad at any community for standing up and saying don't play with us like that. But does every community get that license? Because if that's the case, Jamaicans, boy.
Caribbean people,
period. Especially Jamaicans, though. Jamaicans, y'all got a big case. Nobody should be using patois. All right?
Patois.
Whatever. Okay? Nobody should be doing that because people do that to y'all all the time. Irish people, they get mocked all the time. And rednecks, Lord have mercy. What culture is that?
But it only seemed like only certain communities, there's a problem with certain communities because, like you just said, you just named a bunch of them that nobody complained.
Because it's not. Okay.
In the statement, they said, in his analysis, would Morris have used an accent for an African-American player, a Hispanic or a Latin player, an Irish or Italian player? Morris, a member of the Baseball Hall of Fame, should be held to a higher standard while serving a regional and national audience.
Italians, too. Italians the people mimic Italian accents all the time as well.
And they do it all the time. Nobody says anything about it.
And to be honest with you, I didn't even know that was an Asian accent. To me, he sounded like Count Dracula. He sounded like a cartoon character. I didn't think he sounded. I don't know what an Asian accent sounds like.
It's a stereotypical Asian accent when they do that, where they drop the R and replace it with an L.
I didn't know that. Mm-hmm. So that's like, it's not like a gang thing, is it? Like how the Bloods don't
just
say C words?
No, you idiot, man. Oh. He said it's not like a gang.
I don't know. I'm asking.
But I think what they're saying is he's held to a different standard because of his, I don't know if in everyday life somebody would get canceled for that, but maybe what they're saying, he's held to a higher standard because he has this huge regional, national audience that's very diverse.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. If y'all keep letting rappers and comedians host these sports shows and these sporting events, it's going to be some more things like that.
Well, let's say it's a Mexican player that comes up, and the announcer goes, okay, we have this player. What's up, Holmes? What happened they say, Holmes? You know what I mean? What happened if they go that accent?
I don't even know what that was just now. You
that
just
was
did.
Weird.
All right, forget it.
That's how Mexicans sound? I have no idea.
Forget it.
I've never heard a Mexican say that in my life.
Hello, who's this?
What's up, man? It's Clint.
What's up, brother? Talk to us, man.
Yeah, man. I just think people being way too sensitive and, people use like Mexican accents and things like that all the time. Like, yo, what's up, Holmes?
That's the thing. I didn't know.
Okay, Envy.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Man, people just being way too sensitive, bro.
I wonder if he would have said that. I think that might have sounded weird too, but I don't know if it would have been the uproar.
What, if he said, what's up, Holmes?
Yeah, it would have been weird if he would have said that while somebody was at bat.
Hello, who's this?
It's Tasha.
Hey, Tasha. Good morning. What are your thoughts?
Well, I think it's a dialect thing. I think it's a sarcasm thing. I think people are too sensitive. You got to know your audience. Like, if you would have said, if it was a comedy battle and you would have said that to like that dude from Wild 'N Out, Tim.
Tim Delgado. That's my guy. Salute to Tim.
Yeah, you would have said that to him. He would have cracked up. He would have started laughing. You would have banged. He would have said some stuff about you. Like, everything is getting a lot of sensitive. Like Marlon said, we just got to start laughing at each other again. Our differences, our similarities, and like just get over it.
And intention should matter too. Like, if I'm not being malicious, if I'm not trying to hurt your feelings, if I'm just having some fun, like, what's the problem?
Right. Like, it's all too much. It's all too much now.
But the problem is you don't know what hurts anybody's feelings anymore. That's the problem. You don't know what hurts anybody's feelings anymore.
That's right. Especially
y'all want us walking around here, everybody wearing the same colors and no emotion about nothing. No laughter, no sadness, no nothing. No anger.
What was that?
Yeah, she got angry.
Yo, pit bulls everywhere are offended. You just, how dare you mimic a pit bull like that just now, man? All right, how dare you?
Woof. All right.
The Pit Bull Association of America is going to be outside protesting your job.
Charlamagne, you gonna stop saying you New Yorkers.
That's right. I'm not you New Yorkers.
Yeah, what does that mean, you New Yorkers?
You know what you New Yorkers mean. By the way, New York is the perfect example because everybody in New York sounds the same. Puerto Ricans, white people, black people. So who are y'all mimicking when y'all do that?
What you mean?
Who?
Who what?
Because you can say a white New Yorker sounds like a black New Yorker and say the white New Yorker is imitating black people.
Don't necessarily sound like a black New Yorker.
Are the Latino New Yorkers that use the N-word. Like, what's up with that?
I don't know.
It's exactly.
I mean, Latinos are like black to us. We grew up with each other, so we.
But I don't know that dialect is always about race too. You could be a white Jamaican or an Asian person that's Jamaican.
So how do you know that sports announcer ain't part Asian?
He just did that all of a sudden out of nowhere.
How do you know he's not part Asian?
Talking that way the whole time.
What if he does a DNA test? I'm serious. What if he does a DNA test and he's 20-30% Asian? Does he have the license to do that?
No, my point is that you can grow up in Japan and speak Japanese and not be Japanese. Like you know what not be Asian. You know what I'm saying? Like you could grow up in Jamaica, like Miss Pat who owns VP Records.
Sure,
right.
But what if the sports?
So she can use that accent. It doesn't have to do with her necessarily. It's not that she's making fun of an accent. If you grow up speaking a certain way and a certain
I'm just saying,
dialect.
What if the sports commentator was 30% Asian?
I don't.
And he grew up around
he
Asians.
is.
I don't know. I'm just saying.
I mean, he apologized.
I think it'd be fine. I think.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
That's all I'm asking.
All right, 800-585-1051. Let's talk about it. Are these things racist? Is it fine? Is it just slang? Let's talk about it. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ.
You all right?
I'm stretching.
What just happened? You got angry?
I hate y'all, man. Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Now, if you just joined us, we're talking about a sportscaster that had to apologize for these comments right here.
Now what do you do with Shohei Ohtani?
Be very, very careful.
That's Detroit Tigers analyst Jack Morris.
Mm-hmm. So we're asking, what are your thoughts? We have a lot of people on the line. Hello, who's this?
Charlamagne.
Hey, good morning.
Hey, Charmaine.
Good morning.
Good morning.
What are your thoughts, Mama?
I think it has some racial undertones to it. I think we've gotten so conditioned to just letting them slide with it. So it just doesn't affect some of us. But if they did say something that was like, I guess, geared to some Afro slang or whatever, we'd be all, thinking like, who are you playing with?
Now, look here now. You calling from the 843. That's clear. Okay, that's Kai here to get you all through you. So what if a white person was talking to you this morning and said, hey, now, you know what he's saying?
Hey, now.
Me personally, I don't think I would care. But
yeah.
I don't know. I don't know about
anyone
else.
You want to box him in the mouth?
Don't. Now relax. Don't see. Now you're being disrespectful.
How am I being disrespectful?
Now the Geechee Association of America gonna be outside your front door for disrespecting our culture. Okay, you watch yourself.
If it was somebody I knew, I probably would tell him, don't get boxed off now.
Don't get boxed off now.
I don't want to get boxed in my mouth.
Boy, you being disrespectful. He being disrespectful, ain't he?
Yeah, and
Ain't it?
he didn't even do it right though.
No, he didn't.
Because I didn't get the Asian thing to it. I thought he was trying to talk about like what a little cartoon is with the rabbit. Be very, very careful.
It was a terrible.
Oh yeah, Elmer Fudd. Yeah, that's what he sounded like. My bad.
What's that supposed to mean? Like I ain't even. He sucked with the whole Asian thing.
I didn't catch the Asian either. I was saying Count Dracula, but you're right. He sounded just like Elmer Fudd. Be very, very quiet. We hunting wabbit.
All right.
They used to call me Elmer Fudd all the time because of my lisp when growing up.
Hello, who's this?
Natalie from Florida. What's up?
Hey, Natalie from Florida.
Peace,
what are
Natalie.
your thoughts?
Good morning.
Good morning.
So I think everything that it comes down to is inflection. Not even perception. You kind of know when someone's trying to say something sideways to you on the way that they're saying it to you.
Okay, so what do you think with Jack Morris in his case?
I think throwing in the accent's a little too much. But I think if there was no harm meant, sometimes we put a little too much weight into these words. Here in Florida, we say homeboy all the time. I work in a prominently white business or an office, and they throw that word around all the time.
What word?
Homeboy.
Homeboy.
That's what I'm saying. What's wrong with homeboy? A white person can't say homeboy?
No.
Can white people have homeboys? Other white homeboys?
Yes.
I mean, they like, I'm telling y'all, and these are like, I live in a little rural area of Florida that nobody's ever heard about, Leesburg, Florida, and these are I don't want to use a incorrect word, but these are some real thick of the neck kind of people. And they
rednecks?
Like, what's up, homeboy? Yeah, there we go. You said it. I didn't say it.
Listen, man, if black people can have buddies and pals, white people can have homeboys.
I think about
all
that.
right?
You're right.
Come on.
But it's also probably how you say it, right? Because if it's like really exaggerated.
But how can you say buddy foul, though?
No,
Exactly.
I'm not talking about buddy. I'm talking about if you say homeboy like in an exact. Because people were upset because they felt like the accent was highly exaggerated and it was more mocking. So maybe it's also the way that you say.
That's true.
Because if I was white and a black person said totally, I'd find that offensive. Like, totally. Like, I would be upset about it.
I know mad white dudes that be like, yo, 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 when they see you in this building. I don't take that offensive because I see them do that to each other. Like, yo, 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 yo ain't black.
Well, if they say, yo, 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 my nig.
Now, see, come on. Now you bugging. Now, that's just stupid.
Level.
You know what I'm saying? Why you always got to do that? You always got to be the one to jump up, get a booster shot.
All right.
You always got to be the one to go get the third shot. Why?
I don't know. All right, what's the moral of the story, guys?
I mean, the moral of the story is you can't tell people what to be offended by. And, you know, if you unintentionally offend someone, it's perfectly okay to apologize. But let's not crucify people like, you know, they're intentionally trying to be malicious and disrespectful in a lot of these situations, because they're not. Because this guy, I don't even, what's the guy's name that we just talking about?
Jack something.
He
Morris.
literally
Jack
sounds
Morris.
like Elmo. He literally sounded like Elmer Fudd to me.
But now, let me ask you one last question. Why can any other race say the N-word and it's okay?
I don't know that that's okay.
Yeah, that's not, I don't know.
Spanish people say nigga.
That's a New York thing. You New Yorkers,
Now,
all right?
Now, think of the Spanish.
But
what if you're
and
Afro-Latino?
Nobody can say that.
What
in
if you're
Cap-
Afro-Latino, though? What if you're...
That goes back to what I was talking about earlier. If you was 30, 40% Asian, can you get away with saying that? That's my, you know what I mean? If you're Afro-Latino, I guess you could say it.
Because you can't be black and Hispanic, you know.
You could be black and Asian. You could be white and
Yeah.
Asian. It's all too
confusing
confusing,
me,
bro.
man.
It's just so confusing.
All right.
It sounds like the CDC doing this, talking about this. I'm just confused.
I'm just confused. All right, get a third booster and keep it moving. Yeah, we got rumors on the way?
Yes, and it looks like Shine and Diddy have a great relationship. We'll tell you what Shine had to say about where they're at now.
All right, we'll get into that next. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.